Hello students, good morning. Today we will solve exercise 4.5 of class 8 practical geometry chapter number 4. So see, there are 4 different questions in this exercise. In each question we have to construct different quadrilateral shapes. Okay. So in simple words, if I say this exercise is the summary of all previous exercises. Okay. Means like you know how to construct square, you know how to construct rhombus when diagonals are given. So this is sum up of all the previous exercises. Okay, so see what we have to construct first we have to construct one square, that is reed. Okay, and in this one side is given, that is 5.1. Again we will see what is the property of a square. Property of a square is that all the four sides are equal to each other. Second property is that all the angles of a square is how much? 90 degree. Okay, so both the properties we will apply here. So see, first draw a baseline RE with the help of scale 5.1 centimeter. Okay. Next step, draw angle REY. Okay. Next step, draw angle REY, or you can say place your protector here on E and make angle 90 degree, which is REY. Okay, completed. Now next step, what we have to do? Same 90 degree angle we have to construct this side. So place your protector on R and make angle 90 degree, which is ERX. Okay, here you can see this is angle ERX of how much degree? Of 90 degree. Okay, so here you are having two angles which is of 90 degree. One is ERX and second one is REY. Next thing what we have to do, just take radius of 5.1 centimeter in your divider. Place your divider on R and cut one R. Means you have to cut the ray RX at 5.1 centimeter and name that point as D. Okay. Next thing what we have to do, place your divider here, take radius 5.1 centimeter, put your divider like this and cut one R at ray EY and name that point as A. Okay. Means in the line or in the ray RX, there is one point D at the distance of 5.1, and next in the ray EY there is again one point A at the distance of 5.1 centimeter. Okay. Now see, our next step is, after dividing this ray RX at D and EY at A, what we have to do, we are having two arcs D and A. Just join the line from point D to A. Now this complete figure is your quadrilateral, which is a square READ of having length how much centimeter? 5.1 centimeter each. Okay, now next let us move towards rhombus. What we have to do, in rhombus two diagonals are given and name is not given here. So let us assume the basic rhombus, which is what? ABCD. So diagonal means the vertex of two opposite sides. So see, this is the first vertex, this is the second vertex, and both are opposite to each other. Or in simple words we can say corners. So these are the two opposite corners of the quadrilateral, or we can say rhombus. So AC is the first diagonal having length. If you add 2.6, okay, if you add 2.6 plus 2.6, what resultant you will get? You will get 5.2. Okay. Similarly, if you add 3.2 plus 3.2, what resultant you will get? You will get 6.4. Means simply you can see I have divided the diagonals into its equal halves. First equal half is 3/2 and second equal half is 2/6. Okay, so what we have to do first, see, draw a line AC. Okay, draw a line AC of how much centimeter? Of 5.2 centimeter. First step is draw a line AC with the help of a scale 5.2 centimeter. Next step, what we have to do, place your divider on C. Okay, place your divider on C, open up your divider and take radius more than half of 5.2. We know that if you place your divider like this, you can easily measure what is the half, more than half of this line. So by placing it here, cut one arc upside, and from here also cut one arc downside. Okay. Now next thing, you have to repeat the same step with point A. Means put your divider on A, take radius or open your divider more than half of AC. Okay, open up your divider more than half of AC, then intersect the previous arc like this, and here also downside like this. Now you will get two intersection point, that is B and that is D. Okay, now join one line and mark it as B and D. Now what you have to do? This midpoint is called intersection point of AC. Okay, means this equal half is 2 by 2.6 and this equal half is also 2.6. Now next thing what you have to do, after joining this, we have to divide the line XY into its second diagonal. What is our second diagonal? Second diagonal is 6.4. So you are having line X and Y. So what you will do? Just put your divider here on the center midpoint. The line will divide this line AC. So put your divider here. Take radius 3.2 because what is the half of 6.4? That is 3.2. And cut one arc like this. So this will be of 3.2 and cut one arc downside. This is also of 3.2. Now all the four sides you are having, join this corner B to C, C to D, D to A and A to B, and your rhombus is completed. So this is how you can complete your or construct your rhombus. Now in third question, we have to construct one rectangle where adjacent length or we can say adjacent sides are given. What do we understand by adjacent? The two lines which is joined together. Like see, these are the two sides of a rectangle, first side and second side. So these two are having one common point or we can say one common origin. So that is called adjacent sides. Okay. Now what we have to do? See, first name is not given. So let us take rectangle as a P, Q, R and S. We know that what is the property of rectangle? That each angle is having 90 degree. And what is the side? Side means the two opposite sides of a rectangle are equal to each other. So our first step is construct or draw a line PQ of 5 cm with the help of scale. Second step, make angle PQX 90 degree or we can say place your protractor at Q and make angle 90 degree which is named as PQX. Third step what we have to do, same angle you have to construct here at point P. Means place your protractor at point P and make angle 90 degree which is QPY. Okay. After that what we have to do, place your divider on P, take radius 4 cm, cut one arc like this and name that point as S. We are having a ray PY and we have to cut this ray PY at point S which is at the distance of 4 cm from P. Now same thing we have to do with Q. Place your divider on Q and cut one arc like this. Name that point as R and the distance between Q and R is how much centimeter? 4 centimeter. Now you can see we got our three lines or we can say three sides, first, second and third. Now what we have to do, join point S to R. That is obviously of 5 centimeter. Why? Because rectangle is having opposite sides equal to each other. So like this our rectangle construction is completed. Okay. After that what is given in fourth option? Now see fourth option, we have to construct a parallelogram, okay, where two opposite sides are given. First one is OK and second one is KA. So let us draw first baseline or we can say base side which is OK 5.5 centimeter by using scale. Okay, draw OK 5.5 centimeter. Next step what we have to do, that here we have to construct this line segment is of 4.2 centimeter. Why? Because two sides are given and we can say two sides length is given. So place your draw one line segment. Now what we have to do, draw a ray KX and put your divider on K. Take radius 4.2 centimeter and cut one arc like this and name that point as A. Means distance between K to A is how much centimeter? 4.2 centimeter. And this arc is on the ray KNX. Same thing you have to do here with O. Means construct or draw a ray OY. Okay, or we can say simply you can construct one line like this and place your divider on O. Take radius 4.2 centimeter, cut one arc like this. By taking center O, radius 4.2 centimeter, cut one arc. Now here you can see there are two arcs given. If one is of 4.2 centimeter, another is obviously of 5.5 centimeter. Now already we are having this point A. Place your divider on A and take radius 5.5 centimeter and cut one arc like this. This is the second arc which is at Y. Now you will get two intersection point. First point of 4.2 and second point of, or we can say second arc of 5.5. So join all the line segments, then you will get your parallelogram. Okay. So this is how we have completed exercise 4.5 as well as chapter 4 of class 8, which is practical geometry. So thank you students for watching this video.